Hi, I'm Jeff Gonzalez, president of Trident Concepts, and today I'm here with Brownells Daily Defense to talk to you about firearms maintenance. So, first thing we want to talk about is when should I be performing any type of maintenance, any type of cleaning? Well, that's a good question, and a lot of times people will say that you need to clean it after every box of ammunition, or you need to clean it every 5,000 rounds. The reality is that the best way to go about figuring out when to clean your firearm is to keep an accurate round count log. So what is a round count log? Well, anytime you're going to the range or anytime you're firing rounds through the firearm, it's a good idea to go ahead and document the rounds that you fired. What that allows you to do is keep a running tally of how many rounds have been through there. It's kind of like your mileage in your vehicle. You know, kind of like when you're going in to get an oil change, you kind of have an idea about every 3,000 miles I should be doing my vehicle work. Same thing here. Same theory applies. When it comes to cleaning, one of the things that I recommend is that you read through the owner's manual. Kind of get into the cleaning as far as like the recommendations for how to field strip it, disassemble it. There may become necessary that you use some tools or some sort of equipment to help you disassemble the firearm, and if that's the case, that's fine. I'm sure you can find some stuff around that are handy that allow you to do that. And once you disassemble the firearm, the most important thing that you do while you're disassembling that firearm is to make sure that you are following all the firearm safety rules. So make sure that you have adequately cleared that firearm. Once you have disassembled the firearm, now comes time to clean it. You know, there's a lot of techniques, a lot of recommendations on how to clear it or clean the firearm. And so one of the things that I encourage you to do is find your own way, find your own system that works for you. After that, since the firearm is disassembled, we're going to want to go ahead and do a visual inspection of all those small parts. Make sure that they're fine, they're working okay, they're not wearing out or possibly even breaking or cracking. And then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and apply some lubrication. Now, what lubrication you use, personal choice. I recommend that you use at least something that's designed for firearms. And as far as where to put the firearm lubrication, look at the high wear areas, any metal contact. That's a good place that you're going to want to apply that lubrication. What I tell people is that, you know, there is such a thing as applying too much, but a dirty gun that's well lubed is going to perform better than a dirty gun that's dry. So just remember that. Once you've lube the gun up and it's time to reassemble it, after you've reassembled it, you're going to want to do a function check. And that's just going to make sure that you assemble the firearm correctly and that it's reliable. Now, one of the things that is a byproduct of all of this action that we've been performing is that we have improved the reliability of the firearm. We've also increased the longevity. And by making sure that we're keeping a good round count, we're visually inspecting the gun, we're cleaning and lubricating it, and we perform our function check, that all ties into that improved reliability. Now, in the end, I realize that trying to disassemble that firearm can be a little bit intimidating for you, and so there's great resources available. Brownells Maintenance Video Series is the first place that I would point you to. Go there, look up your make and model for your firearm. It's going to talk about how to clean it, how to reassemble it, how to function test it. So there are other options for you if the firearm's owner's manual is just not enough. All right, I'm Jeff Gonzalez. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them down below. Until then, take care and stay safe.